Y'all already know what day it is. It's game day as the Chicago Bears are taking the field against the Buffalo Bills going down tonight. Will the Chicago Bears starters look good? We're going to talk about it all the more. Get hype. You already know what it is right after this.
Chicago Bears Central, your number one place for all Chicago Bears news and content.
What's going on, Bears fans? Welcome to another episode of Chicago Bears Central, your number one spot for everything Chicago Bears related. We got Bobby, C-Dub, Steve-O, myself, Haize, in the building today. Fellas, this is our first time getting a look at the starting offense, man. Caleb Williams is going to be out there, DJ Moore, Keenan Allen. The offense is going to be on fire, hopefully, today. The defense as well. We got to see Big Dex, Javon Dexter, to see what that growth and development is like. What's the thing you guys are most excited about coming into this game?
Well, obviously it's Caleb, but I want to see extensive play time. I think Rome Odunze will play beyond the first team. You know what I'm saying? Don't play with it, Drip, because the next one go there.
That's why he's saying
you see what nephew? You see nephew? He know better. But I want to see extensive snaps for Rome Odunze. So it's going everything. I want to see everything Chicago Bears. They say it's a 25-mile-per-hour wind out there. I don't care. Caleb got that arm, baby. He got a 99 or something like throwing power in Madden. Let's go!
Hey, I'm excited just because football is back. We know we've been catching a couple games. We got the Hall of Fame game, but ain't no better day than game day when my team is playing. So I'm excited to see these guys play. And then I'm ready to see if who is Colin Johnson. You're gonna come back and come out once your time is once you get your number called again, you're gonna come back out and perform so you can work your way on to getting yourself a spot on this team. Then I also want to see who else rises up. I can't remember the player 52 who played defense right now for some reason, but I want to see if he has another solid performance as well. So yeah, I'm excited about the first teamers and I want to see what they do, but I'm also excited for the young guys trying to get themselves an opportunity for a show.
Kareem, I think his last name Kareem.
Yeah, Khalid
Kareem.
Yep, that's his name. Yep.
First off, happy birthday to Darnell Wright.
Yo, brother!
My little brother.
My mom. Happy birthday, little bro. But of course, Caleb in the office, we looking forward to with the 40-mile-per-hour wind. 25-mile-per-hour wind. I wouldn't be shocked if we see a lot of running because we're gonna be a decent amount of run-heavy team. So I'm expecting to see some Swift out there a little bit. Expecting to see. I don't know. I see a picture of Rojo. He looked too cool, calm, and collected. And when he was, I don't know if he ready, but we gonna see what he gonna do today. I'm kind of eager to see what the fuck Baylor's gonna do today. Like they said, he's been taking some running backs now. I want to see if they gonna use him. Like I do want to see what they do with him. But yeah, I'm just excited that Bears football is back. We gonna see the starters. We gonna see some Montez Sweat. We gonna see Crash Bandicoot. Brisker in this bit. We're gonna see all the linebacker core. Hopefully we pop a motherfucker just to let them know how it is. But yeah, I'm just excited to get it going.
I'm overall just excited. Like, defense is definitely some. Shout out to Pops. My dad's in the building. Shout out to Pops.
Yo, Pops, what up, though?
But yeah, man, I'm excited to just see the team overall, bro. Like, it's just like what we saw from the offense last week and how crisp it looked without any of the starters. If the starters bring a little bit of that, it's going to be a fun offense to watch. I'm excited to see the secondary that I think is going to be one of. Listen, don't be surprised if by the end of the season the Bears secondary is looked at as the best, not one of the best secondary in the NFL. Just watch what I tell y'all.
Yes, sir.
And then, of course, like I said in the opening, Big Dex, bro. We've heard a lot of stuff about Javon Dexter, bro. And I just can't wait. And listen, y'all better not do what y'all did to Jalen Johnson to Javon Dexter. It's not about a huge number of sacks for your defensive tackle. You got to look at how he's getting penetration, how he's causing the offense to collapse, and how he's putting pressure on the quarterback and stopping the run game. Don't be doing that shit if Javon Dexter don't have 8 sacks this season. Y'all be like, they was talking all that stuff. That's not how the game of football works for defensive tackles. Do some education, my family, my Bears family. But other than that, man, I'm just looking forward to everything, bro. Big Kev in the building. Kev, we were going over the things we're most excited to see from the Bears today. How you feeling, bro?
Everybody can't beat Tommy Harris, but I'm excited. I want to see what Caleb Williams is about. If you can go out there and command this offense, the way that we expect him to. Because I don't want to see him go out there and do 3 and outs. Let's move that ball up and down the field. You're not going against your defense. Let's see how it looks against the Buffalo Bills first team defense, I'm assuming. And is Nate Davis playing, or is he still questionable?
Nah, he ain't playing.
You know damn well that boy ain't playing.
Bro, you got about as much of a chance to play for the Chicago Bears as Nate Davis at this point. Bro.
Put me in, coach.
Give my boy Big Cat that $10 million contract. He'll at least be out on the motherfucker. He may not do shit, but at least he'll be out there. Bro.
I'll be saying my bad to hope my bad.
My bad. That's all.
But no, man, I'm looking at the running backs too, man. Let's see how they look and who's gonna be first string. Is it gonna be Roshan? Is it gonna be?
I think it's gonna be
DeAndre.
Oh yeah, my bad.
First string is DeAndre, but
yeah, Swift is out there today, so I want to see how he looks.
I said Swift. My fault.
Yeah, Swift is out there today, and then we got our full complement of receivers as well, if I'm not mistaken. So, bro, this is it, man. Like no excuses. Look at how Houston went out there last night, put up points, and then got up out of there. So let's see if the Bears can do the same thing.
We ain't Houston though.
No.
That ain't true. But it's gonna be a lot of correlations to look at Justin Fields, look at CJ Stroud. This is the Chicago Bears. We got not at you, kid, but this is it because it's going already starting the bullshit.
No, I was just basing that on really because that's the game I watched last night. So I was just basing it on a first team offense.
Oh yeah,
a first team offense going out there and doing what they were supposed to do. So that's what I want to see the Bears do.
I'm with you. I just don't want everybody to go into panic mode in preseason, bro.
Yeah,
they will.
They already there. What you mean?
You acting like you don't know what you will. One thing go wrong, motherfucker. If I send her skip the damn snap today, it's gonna be hell.
Oh, it is.
It's gonna be hell. Like anything that happens negatively, we don't know how to handle it.
Let me ask y'all something.
Haize, I did not know your middle name was Jawante.
It's not. That nigga just made it up. My middle name is Tyree. That's my middle name. This man made up a whole separate middle name, bro. Like, but that's crazy. But let me ask y'all this serious question. With Matt Eberflus's comments on if somebody is out injured and the person who steps into their position gives starter level production, that you can lose your position. How realistic do you think it is that Nate Davis, if he is healthy by the start of the season, that it could all be gone by then and that he loses that starting right guard position?
Hey, man, extremely. I'll take a man for his word. The man said you can lose your job. Even though you on injury, I'm gonna take him for his word. And Nate Davis, you're gonna end up being like Tommy for Martin. You ain't got no damn job, man. Keep it up.
Did we ever find out what Tommy's job was?
He was a scammer, bro.
I think he was the first official scammer. We just didn't have a name for him.
That's funny considering the bruh man from the fifth floor was on that show, and Tommy was the one that was. See, that's how they be fucking categorizing us, right? Like bruh man from the fifth floor was the one actually breaking into the house taking food, but it was the one in business casual dress all the time that was the actual scammer. Watch out.
My bad. I just want a sandwich.
I think Tommy was more in the BLJ category, but that might just be me.
That may have been. You could see Pam being the head mistress in that mug too, bro. So like, but nonetheless, get back on football, man. We've talked about like the thing that we're most excited to see. What is right now the biggest concern as far as outside of the injuries to Nate Davis, but like what position, a player that you think could lose their position? What's some of the biggest concerns that you think could be solidified in this? Go ahead.
Really quick. Tyson Bagent can lose his second string position.
Yeah,
sorry.
I mean, yeah.
I mean, yeah, like that's definitely up. Khalil Herbert, your second string job ain't safe still. O-line is probably the most concerning still, regardless of Nate Davis or not. Tevin is injury prone. Braxton is injury prone, and damn near everybody else besides Darnell, and even he been getting injured in training camp. So that is really just the O-line is the only part where I feel like we're worried about. And yeah, like Nate Davis better know, like your job, bro. We got a rookie quarterback. We not playing that shit. Yeah. We're not risking nothing with Caleb. So if somebody come out here in the next 2-3 games and ball out at your position, that shit gone, bro.
Yeah, I mean, I'm right there with you, Steve-O, and everybody else. The offensive line is the primary concern. for this team because they just haven't shown true cohesiveness throughout training camp, whether it's health or pre-snap penalties, so on and so forth. Now we know that they're a good run blocking O-line. That's just how it's been the last few seasons. I'm not sure how it's going to look under Shane Waldron, but we kept the same offensive line coach, if I'm not mistaken, right?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
So they should be okay on the run, but let's see how you can protect Caleb. And obviously, everybody going to be looking at Velus Jones Jr. I mean, he doesn't have a starting job per se, but he got some run with the running backs. Let's see how you look in that situation. And if he gets any type of punt return or kick return, if he drop it, like Steely E said in the comments, it's a wrap.
For sure. I'm looking at I'm with everybody when they say the offensive line is the most concerning right now, and rightfully so, especially with all the things that's been coming out when we read the stuff. But I encourage people, let's wait and watch the game first. And going on back to the question that you asked, Haize, it's just come down to the point that, bro, you got to stand on business the same way you stood on business with Roquan, the same way you stood on business with Chase Claypool. You told Chase Claypool, we need more effort. He came out the next game, didn't give no effort. You sat his ass down until you got him up out the building. Mm-hmm. Nate Davis, at some point, you got to show up. And right now, if I'm looking at this coaching staff, I want to move forward with the guys that's been there. And that's Braxton Jones, Tevin Jenkins, Coleman Shelton, Ryan Bates, and Darnell Wright. I want to move forward with them until proven otherwise. Because I ain't got time to keep waiting on Nate Davis. This is a crucial moment for my young quarterback. This is a crucial moment as a head coach for my career, if I'm Matt Eberflus, and Ryan Poles. You know what I'm saying? Yes, he's done an outstanding job, and I'm not saying that his job is in jeopardy, but he put these things in place. It's time to take another step forward, because if you came out and you made a statement saying we want to take the North and never give it back, you got to show progress every single year until you can capture that ultimate goal.
Yeah. And a little bit defensive, Nate Davis. Did the team diagnose him as injured, or did he got like a private doctor or something to diagnose him?
Well, keep in mind, team doctors don't diagnose, so it has to be a private doctor for it to be diagnosed. So
I ain't paid that motherfucker off. I'm trying to get that motherfucker $100 and say I got a turf toe in this month.
Like listen, team doctors got to be a great job, because literally people come in there and you look at it, you be like, oh, okay, cool, we're gonna send you for some MRIs, and then you call the real doctors and be like, hey, what? Look at this MRI. What is this?
Come on, man.
Hey, first of all, and one thing we forgot to talk about in Hard Knocks, we got a team barber.
Yeah, we ain't even talking about that. Yeah,
team barber.
If you got a team barber there, why does Caleb Williams woofing every single day?
I mean,
bro?
for real, bro.
He said before he got drafted, he had super long hair when he was younger, and he's growing his hair out.
Okay, that's fine. Growing the hair out is fine. Get a fucking line in, my boy. Like let's just the hair growing out is perfectly fine.
He trying to get the Patrick Mahomes shit, and if you do that, you really can't get a line in.
Kobe White. He looked like this is an old commercial, but he looked like the honeycomb monster from back in the day.
No, he looked like a fucking microphone cover. That's what the fuck he looked like.
Bro, what is going on?
That motherfucker, he looked like a damn makeup. He like a makeup.
We can't get started roasting people because it just starts snowballing, bro.
Yeah, that's really bad.
He look like a makeup brush.
Listen, once I found out we had a team barber between Caleb Williams' line, I don't care how long the hair is, and also DJ Moore, bro. Like you're black, you can't have the arch line, and that's for old white men, bro. You need to get that together too, my boy.
He look like old boy, like Buddy from Power Rangers.
Like what we doing? Yeah, that's exactly what he looked like, bro. Like you gotta tighten that up, man.
His name's Zach from Power
Rangers. Yeah, you gotta tighten that up, bro. You gotta tighten that up.
He been getting. You gotta realize. He went to Maryland, and then he went to fucking North Carolina. Ain't got no fucking barbers for real. Like he don't know no better. Like he just at a place where he just don't know.
You don't just say North Carolina ain't got no.
There's some brothers in
North Carolina, my boy.
And when the last time you see a mother from Africa? Hey, that's a fire ass cut.
You know where they ain't got no barbers at is Florida, because that's why all them get those weird dreads that just grow anywhere, because ain't no barbers cutting shit up in Florida.
This is a fair point. Remember Cam? Cam had that Randy Orton. Them motherfuckers ain't got no barbers. I ain't trying to hear
no barbers, bro. Thank you to coming to Chicago Barber Central. With that being said, where's K2 Clips when we need it? To get back on track, one of the things that I am worried and concerned about is not the starting, it's the depth. We know that we have some of the best starting secondary members in the NFL, right? I just said it. This secondary is going to be looked at as one of the best, but I was looking for a better game from Elijah Hicks, Terrell Smith, Greg Stroman Jr. They disappointed me in that first preseason. Now, maybe they would have come out in the second half and corrected some things, but I got to see better from them whenever they get out on the field as that as well today.
I think that's a big point, Haize, because last year we knew how good our defense was, but it always was like a slow start. And then, it is the Hall of Fame game. It is, early in the preseason, and it was another slow start. I want to see what these starters with the first string come out, and I'm going to back you up on that. I want to see them come out with some urgency and let people know right from the jump we here. Because it seemed like the Bears was always allowing some type of score to go down early, and then they tighten things up. Let's make sure we kicking people in the ass right at the start of the whistle.
Defensively too, bro. Last season, defensively, they had a lot of injuries to start the season. They didn't really start picking it up until after Montez Sweat got here. Now you got a full complement of defensive players to start the season. Let's be top 5 from the beginning to the end.
Yeah, I agree with that. And Lord, not necessarily that I'm concerned about it, but I am seeing who steps up, because as of right now, I know C-Dub's going to get a little upset at this, but Dominique Robinson has played well enough to stay ahead of Austin Booker, who had a really good first preseason game. But I'm excited to see Dominique Robinson, Zach Pickens, Austin Booker. I need these young men to step up to show what they can give, because they are important depth pieces on that defensive line. Extremely. Like Dominique Robinson has done enough to stay at the first defensive end off the bench. Right now, still above even Jacob Martin. All right, what are you going to show and prove? Because last time you were a depth piece coming into the season, you actually looked pretty good. Then last season, it wasn't good at all. You looked like shit. We heard that you transform your body, that you are slimmer. You're being a lot more agile there. You've been used on the inside and the outside on that defensive line, because Austin Booker, make no mistake about it, Austin Booker is coming for your spot, my boy.
Oh, yeah.
You got to bring
it. I think the slow start was just because if our D-line ain't getting home, it's going to take half the game for everybody else to figure out everything else, because it's a zone. Zone, you got to pick your poise, and then you got to realize what they're calling versus to call the right zone plays versus if they're getting straight home, you can run. It's more easier for the linebackers and the safeties and the corners to fall more into the game earlier. And early in the beginning of the year, we didn't have Montez. So I think we got Montez to start off. Nate Billings is probably going to take Andrew Billings. Going to take a maybe different type of roles. Like we seen him last year have more starting. We're going to see more. I think he's going to take a little bit of a step back. So you might see him more at that second string type of role, which could possibly help Dominique Robinson or or Austin Booker with the other side with that. So I think what it was, we started off slow last year because we didn't have the pieces, period, on the D line.
We also didn't have a defensive coordinator. He was doing some fan stuff. I don't know what he was
on.
Now we actually have a defensive coordinator, and Flus last year was kind of going into prevent defense every time the Bears had a late lead. Like they blew a lot of games late in the fourth quarter.
Flus is the defensive coordinator to me.
Eric Washington is.
Eric is.
I don't care. Who calling the plays?
Flus is the play, but his play calling and coordinator are different. Like he's calling the plays, but Eric Washington is the one's deciding on the personnel. He's coordinating.
And even with Hard Knocks, I think he's taking even more of a step roll back and giving more for Eric, because you're seeing him make rooms and stuff like that.
Eric talked about that before he was asked about what that dynamic between play calling is, and it's not going to be 100%. Like they're transitioning to Eric Washington eventually calling those plays. So that's the plan. I don't know when the handoff is going to happen, but that is the plan, that Eric Washington will eventually call those plays.
Okay, I hear y'all of that. Eventually,
it's way better than last year.
But I always, while I've been watching football for all my years, the coordinator's the one that's calling the plays, and I just me on some other shit. If you got the headset and you calling the plays into the defense, you're the offensive coordinator. But when it comes to Robinson, he better hope that he's ready to play and get in there and show these guys that he belongs with this team. I think we've said it a million times. He had ample opportunity. I don't think this is a deserved opportunity. So he should be lucky that he got it, and she should make the most of it. Make the most of it.
I know. Did you just call him a DEI candidate? Never mind.
No, what's wrong with you? Why Why would you say that? This is the NFL. It is.
Hey, you know one thing that we all gotta celebrate, man? No
that?
more fucking Kendall Vador on this team. This is like not coming into this offseason talking about Kendall Vador. Like, thank God, bro. Like,
Ain't this like year 2 of him being gone? What the fuck can't come from?
He was on the
Just
team
left.
last year. We cut him after before the season. He was one of the last cuts last year.
I was about to say, I
He
don't
didn't play
remember
on the
him.
team last season,
I was
but
about to say,
he
like,
was
I
in
don't
training
know.
camp though.
Yeah, he was there in
Yeah.
training camp. So thank God that nigga's gone, bro. Like,
Bro.
that kid-
He talking about
I'm thank God we got
It
these
was good for
dumbass.
content, though, Drip.
I'm just glad we got all them coaches to fuck up out of here. 'Cause
Happy
that coaching
birthday,
staff
B
is
Mace.
garbage.
Happy birthday, boy.
And my boys, Bull Daily. Happy birthday to y'all.
Happy
Happy
birthday,
birthday,
happy
y'all,
birthday,
man.
boy.
First of all,
overconfident
B
Leo.
Mace got the fountain of youth in his house because the fact that nigga still look 19, bro. And when I ain't gonna release nobody age, bro. He damn near C-Dub age and he look 19. Like, that's crazy.
He just released his age.
That's crazy. That's
Shout
crazy.
out
I
to
said
my boy,
damn
D.
near.
Mace.
Yes, sir. The best game will
We-
be on in about a half an hour, y'all.
And we know Bulls Daily young. Bulls Daily the young Thundercat, bro. That motherfucker be ready to open hand smack anybody off the rip.
He said he a young
That's my boy,
Thundercat.
too.
Bro,
Bulls Daily.
like, Bulls Daily be like, oh, you ain't from Chicago, bitch? Bet. Why you rooting for my team?
Hey,
Hey,
Steely
damn.
E, I got the copper fits on right now, Steely E. Put me in, coach.
That's hilarious, man. Any other thoughts or anything else that y'all excited about with this game, man? Coming on today.
Shane Waldron, show
Yeah.
me what you got. That's it.
Yeah, I think that's why I was gonna go Shane. Just how it looked last week. That was good operation. I wanted to continue to see the good operation and the movement. And let's try to understand the concepts a little bit more on how we probably gonna be running this team this season. So I'm anxious to see him work. I'm anxious to see this offense work. Let's get to work.
And I know it's obvious, and I don't think we touched on it because we thought it was obvious about Caleb Williams. But I want to see his poise. What is his vibe? Is he going to be nervous? This is rookie. This is first NFL action. Is he going to be nervous? I think he's a psycho. So he going to come out there super confident. I was about to say over, but super confident. But is he going to be nervous? Is he going to be confident? Is he going to throw passes that look nervous? Is he going to throw confident passes down the field? Does he know the offense? Can he lead it? Does the team follow him? This is going to be interesting a whole bunch of ways.
I'm for the game one for Caleb. I'm just looking at how he go through progressions. That's mainly the main thing I'm looking at. That's something he didn't really do in college, so I'm trying to see if it's going to translate more than that.
For sure.
And Team USA winning and beating that ass. Let's go.
They just got to go. Yes.
On both.
Get up.
We got one super chat Ace, before we go.
All right. That's the one from Patty. I think Tomlin realizing who Justin Fields really is. I mean, I think he knew. You got to remember in that press conference, he said the big pause moment of there's a lot of meat left off that bone. He can't wait to extract it. So he knew he knew the talent that was there.
Thank you, Patty. We appreciate you.
Hey, Justin Fields looked nice though. He's 5 for 6 last night, I believe it was.
He looked nice.
The center had two bad handoffs, and the referees called an incomplete pass on the pass that was completed. Tomlin could have absolutely challenged that and kept the drive going. Hey, Justin Fields is going to be all right in Pittsburgh.
Hey, they're going to take care of him, man. And I wish the best for him. I don't have nothing negative to say about Justin Fields. I don't wish bad on him. It does look like the Steelers are trying to get him the weapons that the Chicago Bears never really was able to get him. And I hope he has a great career, except for when they play the Chicago Bears. That's just what it comes down to.
That's it.
You gotta go down there.
I hope they get him Brandon Ayuk. I hope that actually happens if that happens.
But I still gotta say he don't look right in that number 2 or in that black.
I like
He
it.
just don't.
I like it.
He
2
don't give a damn
is
what
my
he look
favorite
like.
number. That's the number I've worn throughout my life.
I don't give a shit.
like what
Why
he
I
look
got
like.
us to stay up.
Why is 2 your favorite number? Kev?
It's just always been the number that I like. You know, the number 2 couple, 2 people where 2 or 3 are gathered. That's what Jesus is. All those things.
Amen. With
But-
2 men got in his name.
Turn
Amen.
it to Sunday service, yo. Let's go.
Shout out
But
to Big Kev,
Hey, I might grab a
I thought
Justin
it was gonna be
Fields
because
jersey.
that's how big your forehead is, but nonetheless,
A
it is
2?
all right, bro.
My
Yeah,
forehead is
double,
a 2.
You got a double forehead. You
Oh,
got a
okay.
double forehead.
All right,
Hey,
that's,
double wide in this big.
that's not true. I don't got the biggest head on this panel. Stop it.
I said forehead specifically. C-Dub got the biggest head per proportion. Bro, C-Dub is like a walking body. If y'all ever meet C-Dub in person, you will understand the balancing act this man has to do to keep his body and head.
That nigga got the body of a grown toddler.
He called him C-Dub.
Baby body ass nigga. Like,
C-Dub, you remember this? He called him Bunk's Adventures. Remember Bunk's Adventure?
Hell yeah, I remember. Turbo Graphic 16. What? It was lit.
Smash that like button, y'all. We gonna see y'all in 30 minutes?
yeah, they'll be
Abby,
on
what
with the
up?
live stream. Y'all make sure y'all stay tuned in for that, man. We love you guys so much. Thank you for all the support y'all been giving us through this off season. We ain't done. I'll be back with the live call in a minute. You can follow us, hit that subscribe button. We made it to the 16K, but the next goal is 20K. So make sure y'all help us get there by hitting that subscribe button, man. Love you guys.